fully attended events we've had so far, and that shows a lot of promise for where sustainability is going. And I'd like to thank everyone really for giving up their time and coming together to really talk about this. So, obviously, welcome to Rexton Metro Center. As Neil just pointed out, we're happy to say this is an ENERGY STAR label building, and I guess very appropriate for the event we're having today. I'll kind of be brief through this. Neil just sort of gave the Cliff Notes version, which is we're a Class A commercial property owner and operator of about 31 commercial properties and 5 million square feet throughout Westchester, Fairfield counties, and we also have properties in New Jersey as well. SL Green being our parent company through Manhattan, and they're the largest commercial property owner within Manhattan. So when we began sustainability, I woke up one day and was talking with the team and said, you know, this really is starting to make sense. We're a large building owner. I think a lot of us at this point have started to see what the U.S. Green Building Council has called out for and the impact that buildings are having. So we knew we had an opportunity to make a difference. But beginning that process can be challenging. There's a lot of words, there's a lot of acronyms, there's a lot of opportunities to get used to. It can be confusing. And trying to discern what is the most effective approach for your company. As you can see here with all these falling elements, low VOC, green globes, FSC certified, it really can become overwhelming as someone who's new to the whole sustainable field and understanding all of these various elements. But we were able to look through that. And we started back in around February 2007. And many of you may have heard the term triple bottom line, looking at the people, profit, planet, trying to put all that together and figuring out how sustainability can have a symbiotic relationship with business to work together to really create short, middle, and long-term approaches. And by outlining those goals, we can now try to focus on the how. And I really have to say, that's probably one of the most challenging elements within sustainability. People know to use more energy efficient light bulbs. We know that we need to recycle. But it's not always clear, particularly on a commercial level, how can that all come together, particularly based on Danny's note of saying, how can we recycle if the landlord's apparently not doing it, which I would like to say that's not the case with our efforts. So for us, it actually did start with recycling. We conducted it, we knew that we were already recycling scrap metal in all of our projects. We wanted to implement that with carpet and ceiling tile, found a seamless process, figured out a means to do it in a cost-neutral basis that had no impact on our schedule. And to date, we're happy to say we're recycling on all of our construction projects, and we've, with a combined amount of about 750,000 square feet of carpet and ceiling tile. As you can see, it's quite a bit of tonnage, about 310 tons of material kept out of landfills. It's also about the money. So, obviously energy efficiency. Now, I'm happy to say that our asset manager was very pleased to hear that we wanted to take up these efforts. Here's Greg giving us the thumbs up. So, where did it all begin? While we were doing the recycling, we also wanted to start small and build our sophistication over time. We looked at using occupancy sensors and LED exit signs in our tenant spaces, getting our feet wet, which allowed us then to start to using upgraded and more energy efficient light fixtures. And then in 2008, we moved on to a large broad-scale portfolio lighting retrofit, which was about a $1.4 million program that we were able to save approximately $500,000 to $600,000 a year on, and due to utility incentives, bringing it down to 1.3-year payback. That expanded to mechanical retrofits, which we're now moving from building to building and have an aggressive capital plan, not only from what we've completed in 2010, but also in 2011, allowing us to start to save even additional funds, hitting the low-hanging fruit opportunities, VFDs, energy-efficient motors, building management systems to capitalize on savings. We even attack some of the more sexy items of sustainability, solar roofs. While the paybacks may not be as lucrative, it still can offer a lot of benefit to your buildings, reducing peak load demand and also giving also a boost to your marketing, because a lot of people associate sustainability with solar. Now, to date, proud to say we've done about $3 million in energy efficiency programs, getting about $1.5 million from utility incentives, and we're saving approximately $1 million annually in electrical savings, which we only anticipate to become further with our outlined programs in the years to come. So, in that, I'd like to turn it over to the next person.
Thank you, Jason. Our next speaker Our next speaker is Joanne Deo, Vice President of Facilities at Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. Joanne is head of the department